Dave, it's action.
Action? Oh,
Yes,
so are we on? I'm sorry, I didn't know. My fault. All right, how you doing out there? Dave Hill, your guitar teacher. All right, well, what did we do last lesson? We had fun with triad arpeggios, right? Okay, I know that you've been working on them. You've been practicing a lot of your, well, basically I gave you 3 shapes, right? I gave you 3 shapes in major. And you've been working on those really hard, and I know you've been getting those down. But that doesn't mean that we're through working with triad arpeggios. Okay, so let's go back to our board over here that we had before, and I want you to see what we're going to do here today, because we're going to take these triads now, and we're going to modify them slightly so we get other kinds of chords out of them. Okay, because major triads are great, but we need to have other types of chords. We know that there's minor triads and minor chords that are diatonic to harmonized major scales, right? The 2, the 3, and the 6 chords of a harmonized major scale are minor chords. Okay, so let's just figure out how we're going to make that information that we have on the board accommodate minor triads. Okay, well, all we have to do is take a look at our arpeggios here and figure out where the thirds are, because that's the note that's going to be affected when we play a minor triad. Okay, so let's identify the major thirds. A major third is 2 whole steps, so that would be the first major third right there. Okay, well, that's not going to work if we're going to make a minor triad. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's make this a minor third and put that over here. And then we're going to have now a step and a half. That's pretty minor. Yeah, it's very Frankenstein, huh? Frankenstein, you like the way I got that in there? Okay. And then we have the next major third right here. And that's not going to work to have a major and a minor third, so let's make it a minor third by putting it right here. Okay, so now we have, that's minor third here, minor third here, and then finally on the top, that's also a major third. We can't have that. So let's make that a minor third. Okay, so now what do we have? We have a complete minor triad in this position. Okay, all we had to do was take the information that we've learned and modify it. Like I told you a long time ago in our lessons, we build on what we know and we modify it to learn something new. So we took our major thirds and we made them minor thirds. And now we have a perfectly playable minor triad in that position. Okay, so let's just employ that same technique on these other triads. A major third is just 2 whole steps, right? So let's make it a minor third and put that right there. Major third, not good for minor triad, so we're going to fix that by making it a minor third. Okay? And let's see what we have. We only have to deal with 2 thirds in this shape because there was only 2 of them available to play. So we only had to make 2 adjustments here. Okay, so that takes care of pattern 2. Okay, let's take a look at pattern 1. Let's see if we were right here for pattern 1. Let's say E. And we wanted to make that minor, we have to identify the thirds. Well, right away, we can see that's the third right there. And I know that that's also a third. So let's modify both of those and make those minor thirds. Right? And we're going to see a different fingering here for a second. Now, really what I have to do, if I extend this right here, one extra fret. Oops, my pin's drying out. But you'll see that this is going to be an extra fret. That's where we're going to put the third. Okay? It has to be there to be minor. Okay? So, in reality, we can also have the fifth up here. Maybe I didn't have that there before, but that's where it is. And this note at the bottom, we're not even going to use. So now we have a minor triad out of pattern 1 that looks like this. Okay, so to recap here, we've got minor in pattern 4. We've got minor in pattern 2. Right there. And we've got minor in pattern 4, or in pattern 1. Okay, so now we have minor triad arpeggios. Okay, you know, that is getting a little dry, but we'll have our tech department take care of that and get a new one for us. Okay, so what does that do for our combinations of triad arpeggios and melodies now? It's going to really enhance our ability to use these things in our soloing to make much more melodic interest in our phrasing, in our lines, okay? So let's just go over them right now in order and get a little practice on them before we put them together in our soloing. Okay, here we go. Minor triad, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was pattern 4, A minor. 2, 3, 4, together. Okay, great. Let's try A minor right here in pattern 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that fits out of this chord right here. Okay, a little harder to play, but basically that's what it would look like. Okay, here we go once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then finally we have pattern 2, A minor, starting with that note on the 12th fret. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do that again. And finally, we have A minor at the 12th fret in pattern 2 from this chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Here we go. A minor, 12th fret, pattern 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those are our 3 new minor shapes.